Mr. Mayor, it's time.
I'd like to call this meeting to order and welcome this afternoon, evening to our public hearing regarding the 2020-21 budget. Roll call, please.
Mayor Donald Hewish,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tempore Margaret Morales. Present. Councilmember Mitch Lindemann.
Here.
Councilmember Dania Costa. Here. Councilmember Michael Bonanegro.
Present.
Councilmember Ray Shelton.
Present.
Councilmember Jose Grijalva.
Here.
City Manager Jerry Watson.
Present.
City Attorney Juan Pablo Flores.
Present.
City Treasurer Luis Pedrosa.
Present.
Item number 3, the purpose of the public hearing is to allow public participation regarding the final adoption of the annual budget for fiscal year 2020-2021. I declare this public hearing open. We do have one request to speak on the budget this evening. Ms. Jenny Jordan, if you'd like to come forward, please. This 3-minute clock was ordered a while ago. It just arrived. Our rules say 3 minutes. However, if you need to go longer, I think we can work something out.
That's the wrong thing to tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry. A little bit longer.
Especially when I'm talking about the
Passionate things.
exhibit. So
Yeah.
I'll watch the clock. We found out in the last minute that we didn't. My name is Jeannie Jordan. I was born and raised in Douglas. I'm a Douglas resident outside in the city skirts of Douglas. And I've been involved with this amazing project, the Veterans Commemoration Project, which is located inside the Gadsden Hotel. We are all volunteers, and we started this project as a 6-month project only. That's all it was going to be. We're going on 4 years. We've had over 9,000 people come in and sign our guest log. We are never, ever closed because we have a relationship with the Gadsden that if you go in and we're not there, they will open it and they will show you our exhibit. And we have had amazing response to our exhibit. One of the things that we found out is that the city did have, and we didn't apply it to be put into the budget because we thought, oh, we're going to, do fundraising, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We had different groups, mentioned that they would help us out and everything. And we know that you have a lot on your plate, people requesting. But we didn't expect the pandemic. We didn't expect that at all. And that's where we get a lot of our funding, is people coming in and donating. They come in and we never lack because of their generosity. Well, that has dried up a lot because of everybody is facing issues. So we submitted a letter because we found out that there was some funding that we might be able to tap into. It's not a sure thing, but it might be that you could help us out. Mayor Donald Hughes, city council members, it has come to our attention that the city of Douglas may have some funds left over from the recent COVID funds you've received for the community. Please consider our last-minute request to assist the Veterans Commemoration Project. As you know, this exhibit, which started off honoring Vietnam-era veterans, has grown since we first opened July 2016. We now have a Purple Heart Room honoring all Douglas veterans who have received Purple Hearts. To date, we have 240 Douglas veterans identified who have received a Purple Heart. We also partnered with the city of Douglas, and you were very amazing in making sure that Douglas became a Purple Heart city. We will be growing once again. We are expanding our exhibit. People come in and they, what about my grandfather? What about my uncle? What about Vietnam, Korea? What about today? So we're expanding to include Douglas veteran stories of all eras. This will surprise you as we have many, many heroes here in Douglas. Their stories need to be told. Any funding you could help us out with would go a long way to tell their stories. The feedback has been amazing. To date, as I said before, we've had over 9,000 sign our guest log. In fact, if you think about it, we are the only exhibit in Douglas that is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is possible to see the exhibit. Please consider us helping us find some sort of funding, if you can. It would be greatly appreciated. I put down $1,500 because, hey, I'll try. Will go a long way for us. And you need to remember that all of us that work on the team, we're out volunteers. All of us are. I want to share one story because it kind of wraps everything up. We have a lot of veterans. We cry a lot, we laugh a lot, and we are amazed a lot in that room. We had a veteran that came in, never been to Douglas, ever. He comes in and he's from Northern California. I see him with his Vietnam era hat in the lobby. I go grab him and I take him into the exhibit. I talk about the exhibit, why it became what it is. And then I take him to the Purple Heart Room. And all this time he is quiet. He is very, very quiet. And then after he saw the exhibit, he looked at me and he goes, I have had anger inside of my soul for so long, because when I came back, and this man had 2 Purple Hearts and a Bronze Star, I was so angry because when I came back, no one was there to say thank you. No one was there to greet us. And he says, I come to a little border town in Douglas, Arizona. I've never been here, and you understand. And then he started to cry. That sums it all. Douglas, Arizona understands the veterans and their pride and why it's so important. And so I ask you to consider us, for if you have funding left over, from the COVID money, to consider us. We really appreciate it, and thank you, and I wish you all a great next few years coming together as a team, you guys as a team. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Jordan. Don't leave yet. If I could ask you one question, do you have a timeline of what you're looking at to expand that area to the World War II and such?
Well, we're going to start off with, because we have a lot of data now, we're eventually they're giving us more and more space, but we would love a big building,
right.
Because there's so much history here, and there's so much history that is connected, military history that is connected on both sides that we could really capitalize on. We have, when you look at it, there's a gentleman by the name of Frank Mangan, and he was a reporter for the Dispatch, and in 92 to 96, he interviewed 110 Douglas World War II veterans, and he published their story. We've been going through them, and we're amazed, and so we need to tell all their stories. Every day you get a story, and I think that's what is the best PR for Douglas, is that people are surprised, they're shocked at the number of veterans. They think of a border town, they have in their head what we are, who we are. And when they see the veterans and their stories, they hear the stories, it changes their opinion about us. It is amazing what it does. When you look at the visitor that is coming, the tourist that is out there, he is the era of the Vietnam era veteran. He's that age. And they come and they bring their friends back. We had a American writers group come down from Northern California. They rode their bikes all the way from Northern California just to visit the exhibit. And they brought us, a gift. And so they're coming from everywhere just to see it. We've had groups come from Texas. We've had people come from all over. People are really, really impressed with the city of Douglas. You have family members that their story needs to be told, and I'm so glad that we'll be able to get their story because they need to be told. We have a young man his family, who raised him, brought in and they put a little box on a table. And I didn't open the box. A couple of weeks ago, and then I'm like, I opened the box, it's his Purple Heart. He was 18 years old, and he was killed in World War II. 18 years old. He had become an orphan, and a family in Douglas raised him. And then as soon as he turned 18, he joined the service. As long as a man's story is told, they do not die. So we need to continue the stories, and we need to tell the stories of the men and women in Douglas who serve. And if you come in and you see their pride when they see their picture there, or they see their family member there, it takes on a whole different light. And we're really, really fortunate that we've been we thought we were going down this road, but the exhibit takes us down all these roads. We don't have a plan. The veterans have the plan. And by the stories that come out, we go down that road. But they are the best stories for Douglas.
Well, thank you. We'll definitely consider it in our regular meeting when we consider the budget. Thank you. Anyone else would like to speak to the budget? All those burning questions that you have. Comments. I'd like to hold on for 4 more minutes and see if anybody comes or anybody would like to speak to it. That's the button when Mr. Grijalva gets talking.
3 minutes on.
I have a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, I
Yes.
move to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Mrs. Morales, second by Mr. Shelton to adjourn. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, by nay. Thank you, meeting adjourned.